handsome.
And famously, there's the parents in Dustbin.
Yes.
And Miriam, you played the mother at the National. I think we've got a picture of it.
Great.
There you are at the National.
It's a glamour photo.
And
That's Tom Hickey.
Tom Hickey.
Oh, that's wonderful, Tom Hickey.
And did you have to be in the bin for hours?
Hours. Yes, hours.
Did you?
We've got
What do you call them now? Not the dustbins, the ones that the trolley bins.
Like
We have
wheelie
trolley
bins.
bins.
Oh,
A wheelie bin. Oh,
Jane Brooks is being you.
peel him while actually.
Did you not? Did you have to? Wait, you didn't have to stay in the whole thing. Surely they had
Not
a
the
track
whole
all.
thing. No, we could go up and down.
Okay.
But
Good.
it was very tiring,
No, yeah.
actually. It
Does
really
it have
was.
a pedal? Is it like a pedal bin?
No. That's what someone once said about my foreskin.
Oh, really?
I just remembered.
Have you got a foreskin?
The makeup lady.
Of course you are, that's right.
Yeah.
Have you got a foreskin?
Loads of them. I collect them.
Well, you know, there's that cream now that you can get. That's they make because foreskin.
Can I just say, that shout-out to your daughter's in. I thought there wouldn't be time. There will. No, do go on, Alan.
There's a potion that you could get for your face that's made from foreskins.
Why?
Yes.
I wonder what they did with them.
Yeah. They send them off and, you know...
Well, I'm
ladies-
feeling a bit divided about foreskins, actually.
Why?
Because men are dirty, and they don't clean round the rim.
Oh, there we are.
They don't. I'm sorry. Do you know the word smegma?
Oh, my God.
Well,
Sharon, are there any other members of your family that you'd like to give a shout-out to? Because I have a feeling your daughter may not be watching this now.
go on anyway, sorry.
No. Endgame.
Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah.
And Endgame.
Opening January 28th.
Yeah.
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful play.
Wonderful play.
It's a
Wonderful
great,
play.
Serious.
Really great.
I know what I want to ask. You posted this picture on something. What are you doing here?
well,
This
you
is
see,
to do with the play, right?
Yes. In the play, I'm blind and I'm in a chair throughout it, and so they're doing this thing where I have little withered legs over the edge of the chair.
Like
So
atrophied.
that was that atrophied leg. So that's a cast that they took of my real legs to attach to spindly legs too, and I was just pretending I was in some sort of model pose.
Yes, beautiful.
I am
depths of
definitely
the
going
old
to come
bit.
and see it now. See the little legs.
Atrophied
And I'm
legs.
kind of like crossing my legs, crossing my withered legs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
But it really is a great
the way.
play.
Yeah.
And it's
Hopefully
a great test of being an actor to be able to do
No
that.
pressure, Miriam Margaret.
No, I have total confidence in both of you. You're wonderful actors.
Thank you.
Foreskin or not.
Very nice of Nicole Kidman to be... Because presumably you're dashing off to Cannes.
I'm going to Can, yeah.
Because have you guys bumped into each other at Cannes? Because you've hosted events at Cannes, haven't you?
Have you, Alan?
Yes, I hosted the Cinema Against AIDS Gala, the AMFAR thing.
I'm doing that this
You
year.
are?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, Alan's got some tips. As in, back out.
Yeah, so when I did it, there was like, they have these auction nights. It's like a big
Yes,
fundraiser thing, you know?
that's it, yeah.
And this was really sad. You know Ryan Gosling?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So he came on, and the thing was, I didn't have to introduce this, thank goodness. I said, go on after him. They said, what we're going to do is Ryan Gosling will make out with anyone in the audience, right, man or woman, and
He offered that?
He offered that.
I will not
And-
be offering that. Well,
No,
you
Fred,
never know.
but guess what, though?
How much
You know,
money?
This was
No.
what happened.
Yeah,
This is what was terrible. So they said the bidding's starting at $40,000 or 40,000 euros or something, and there was like crickets, and Ryan Gosling's standing there like, you know, licking his lips, getting all ready, and nobody bidded. Nobody bidded, and poor Ryan Gosling had to walk off. Nobody took it. I was like, take the ticket, start at 500. You know what I mean? and it was just too much money. I don't know, or everyone was just too... couldn't be
that's
bothered.
him.
But it was
That's
just
awful.
mortification. I just, that poor boy.
Just the sound of his footsteps. Going
Yeah.
click.
But he least he's bounced back. You know, he's like, he hasn't let it dog him.
No,
But
he really
that's
hasn't.
a good tip, because
Yeah.
offer it at, like, 100.
Offer it lower and start up.
$100.
Yeah, 50 pence.
Go low. Go low.
50 pence for a snog.
So there's someone in Italy who does all Alan Cumming's work.
Wow, like designated for
yes,
you?
like in different... No, it's in lots of countries, Graham. They do, like, they have an actor who, when they dub you, so that people recognise the voice each time it's you.
Oh, yes.
They have the same person do it. And I've met myself in Spain and Iceland, I think, and in Italy, and... So I was making a film in Italy a long, long time ago, and I went to this dinner, and at the dinner was the person who dubs me in Italian, and I was like, "Gosh, how exciting! This is so nice to meet you." And he sort of, and he kind of, you know, he sort of talked like this, like, you know, sort of breathy kind of sort of voice. I thought, oh, I get it. And, and anyway, so very nice, at this dinner. And then he said, "Alan, I will walk you to a cab." I was like, "Okay." And so we walked into the cab, and out of nowhere, he went, "Alan, I cannot make love to you this evening." I was like, "What?" He did. I was like, "But, hey, nobody asked you to." And I was like, "OK." And he went...
That's what I told you this morning when I saw you. Sorry.
I was like, "What are you talking about, Mr. Italian me?" And then he said, I cannot make love to you this evening because I have to get up very early in the morning. And I was like, OK, A, nobody asked you, and B, I think I'm worth having a late night for. If you yeah, I thought so. But it was just so weird, like the Italian me didn't want to make love to me, actually, but... was contemplating.
That's kind of the end of that story, yeah. And he didn't want to have sex with me. But he was lovely about it.
He was very nice, let me down gently, even though I didn't want to. It was just the weirdest thing.
This comes from a sort of fan story.
Yeah, well, sort of. Well, it's like it's our friend, our mutual friend,
Yes.
very dear old friend, Eddie, is a massive fan of...
Not that old, we should say.
well,
he will be watching.
He will be watching, sorry, Eddie. But he's a massive fan of Oprah, as we all know. And... Well, you don't, but he is. And, and like, really mega fan. And so the book's called that because a story in the book is the title of that. So what happened was, I was invited to this big event where Oprah was getting honoured, getting an award. And so I thought, I've got to take Eddie as my date. So I did, and we got there, and he was just, like, frenzied. He was like, I want to get a photo with Oprah, I want to get a photo with Oprah. And I was like, that might not happen, Eddie, and I'm not going to guarantee it. And I am not going to be... Because I thought if that does happen, I'd have to go and say, Oprah, my friend Eddie wants... So I'm not going to do that. That, you know, you just have to... It might happen, but just you... Anyway. I said, and you know how when people come up to me in bars and we're having dinner and they ask for a photo and how pissed off you get about that on my behalf? And he went, I see your point. I still want a photo. So we were at this thing, and there's a big dinner, and it was, like, crazy. Like, Oprah was at this sort of central big table with, like, Steven Spielberg and Jesus and everybody. And we were... we were all, like, at these tables going around. We were sort of like satellites, you know, kind of going around Oprah. And Barbara Walters was hosting the thing, and she went, and here's Ishtak Perlman. And here's Jessie Norman. She's singing away. And then it's just, like, full on. And then at one point she goes, and now we're going to have a break. And after the break, Oprah. And we're like, oh, my God! So Gail, Oprah's friend, came over to say hello to us. And we were at this kind of Siberia-like table. We were, like, we were kind of near the loos. And I could see Eddie a bit like... And so, but Gail came over, so that was, like, the nearness of Gail, because she's Oprah's best friend. And then she turned around to talk to someone, and Eddie said, so her bum was right there, and Eddie said, take a picture, take a picture. so I took a picture of Gail's bum and Eddie's head, and then he went, and we saw Oprah, she was way over there, and he said, take a picture of Oprah far away and me and the thing. So I had this camera, I was trying to zoom it in, and it wasn't my camera, it was my husband Grant, so I was a little unused to it. I was like, trying to zoom it, and I got it, her in focus, and then suddenly she stood up. I was like, oh, you, Oprah. And she stood up and started, and I was like, oh, Christ. And then I realised she was coming towards us because she was going to the loo. And I was like, Eddie, she's coming. She's going to come right by here. She's going to totally come. This moment could happen. And so I'm trying to unzoom the thing to get back. he's all freaking out. I can feel his energy. It's like a tingly little thing. And then he stands up and he kind of blocks her path. And I'm trying to fiddle the thing. And I hear him in this little choir boy voice going, Oprah, may I have a photo with you? It would be my dream. Oprah went, you gotta get bigger dreams.
You burst onto the music scene, you know, and like pop stars do, you burnt really brightly. And then, as these things do, you know, it drifted away. You went off to Miami, and we kind of knew you were in Miami, and da-da-da. And then when you came back, you were so instantly cool again. Like, which was like the world decided, Craig David, cool again. I mean, how did that happen?
Do you know what it was? I mean, Miami was... I mean, it was great for me for the period of time I was there. And I was throwing a house party there, which was...
But in your house?
In my house. It started off as like 10 people, pre-drinks before we went out. Nice and easy. Couple shots and we were good. And then it kind of word of mouth spread and people were like, oh, can I come to TS5? And they were texting their mates, can I come to TS5? And then it just sort of built to the point where I was playing to like nearly 100 people in my home, which was... You think it was strange, but actually it was... Everyone respected it like it was my home. But there was a moment where I remember we'd had a couple of drinks anyway, and I'm playing my music, I'm on the mic, everyone's having a good time, drinks on tap, food there. I look over and I'm like, I swear there's Leonardo DiCaprio over there. Is that Leonardo over there? And I'm like, it can't be. It must be the drink getting me a little bit waved. So I just carried on, like, playing. Thought nothing of it. The following day, they said, did you see when Leonardo was in your house? I was like, no, I thought it was the drinks. I was looking. It was just crazy to go from, like, 10 people with my mates
to
someone
Leonardo
like,
DiCaprio.
Yeah, coming through. So
But no, it's so weird. So you ran a house party, and in a way, Alan, what you've done a sort of house party, but turned it into a thing.
Sort of. Like, I had a dressing room. I used to have a party in my dressing room, and I called it Club Cumming. And...
That's his surname.
And that's my surname, thank you. And then now I actually have a bar in New York called Club Cumming. It's a cabaret bar. You've been, haven't you?
I have, but you haven't had Leonardo DiCaprio, but you have had big names at it.
Yes. Yeah.
Drop them.
Yes,
Drop them.
Well, I think the story you're referring to is one time when Adele and Jennifer Lawrence came, and they were having a good time. And they went downstairs, and there was a drag queen on that night hosting a thing. And they went downstairs into the basement, the very unglamorous basement where the dancers get changed and the drag queens do things. And it's all crates of beer and things and that. And they were down there, and there's a video of Jennifer Lawrence getting her makeup done by a drag queen. And as she's doing this, Adele, we both had a few, and Adele comes around the corner and goes, she's the fucking face of Dior.
Alan's legs are standing out. Yeah, we can see those.
Do you know what? I was really worried about that when they put makeup on me, that my legs would look whiter than my face. I thought they might have to make up my legs as well.
Do you know, it's been ages since we had a man in shorts on the show.
Well,
and when I say ages, ever.
I think it's so funny. I thought it was a kilt. Because, like, when you look at it, it looks like a kilt, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
But it's not, it's shorts.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
What are they called? Skorts. Is that what you call them?
They are now.
Yeah. It has a name, doesn't it? A skirt.
I think it is. It's skorts. Skorts
I'm being
makes
honest with
sense.
you, I have no idea what the
Shirts
fuck
and
that
a
is,
skirt.
man. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
No,
First time I've ever seen it.
shorts and a kilt would be shilt.
Yeah. Culottes. Remember them? Yes. Well, Alan, it's in your book. This is there has to be a story or an explanation to this. Around the same time as Keith was wearing very tight jeans,
What was that?
you were on a school trip to Germany without jeans. The thing is, was that just the look?
We were all doing it in the 70s.
What I love about this is he's still in front of a tidy sock.
I think it's a girl sent it to me. A girl who was at school, who was on that school trip, sent it to me via Twitter, and I was like, and I thought, why did I have no trousers? I can't remember. I must have taken them off for a bet or something. I don't know, but it's a good look.
But I think you just seem very calm about it. Kind of, I'm rocking a short jumper dress.
I've got no trousers on.
But I have this theory, most men have excellent legs.
People say that.
Yeah, right.
It's not. It's like it's. I think what I think is interesting is that a lot of men have not body parts, but bits of the bodies that women desire, like slim hips, long eyelashes, and so I think women think that all men have better things that they want than them. It's not true. I've seen a lot of naked men. I know.
But the thing about nuns, though, is well, Sharon, can you watch Call the Midwife, or does it like bring back kind of terrible memories of school?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I am a fan of nuns, honestly. My auntie's a nun, and she's a great, great person. But the nuns I was taught... I went to a convent school, so the nuns I was taught... I mean, the head nun was...
a fiend,
oh,
was she?
My God. She was about 6'2" as well. I mean, she was enormous. And she had a twitch and a squint on the same side of her face. And she was full, like, old-school hellfire and brimstone. We all had to bring our Bibles to assembly morning and afternoon, take them out. It was always the Old Testament. Which is
well,
where the nice stories are.
The Old Testament is best. You know that.
But yeah, she was just incredibly strict and.
Did she hit you?
No, she picked on me once for... you weren't allowed to walk on the back of your slippers. It was just one of the rules, because it looked sort of slovenly.
Oh, yes.
And also I drew a face on a diagram of a uterus in biology. But those two things combined, when we were in assembly, she called me out. She didn't say my name, but she talked about a girl, you know, who had done these certain things and said I was the spawn of the devil and a child of Satan. And I remembered, like, I remember feeling...
She was
like,
overacting, I think.
And, Alan, we found a nun connection from your school days. This is Carnoustie High School, but these aren't real nuns. But that is really you.
Ah.
Is that you?
That's me.
Big basket.
Well, you know what to say. And that was a play called Bonaventure. Oh. Yes, and it was a high school play. I had actually sexual relations with some of those nuns.
Oh, really?
For real?
We were struck that Louis Capaldi...
Schoolboy fumbles.
I thought you were gay. I'm confused. Are you bi?
I'm bi.
Are you really?
So glad
She's interested now.
Yeah.
No, but you know, bi is interesting. Bi is interesting. But now you're married, you're not...
Now I'm married to a man.
But you were married to a woman, weren't you? When I knew you, you were married to a girl.
Well, you know me now.
I mean, now you're not married to that lady.
No, not for, like, decades, no.
Do you feel more you now, or... I mean, don't you think it's interesting when you...
Ish.
Oh, OK, well, I'll stop talking about it, but I just think it's fascinating. I
think it's interesting that people don't talk about it more, and that if you... I think, you know, in our life in general, everybody wants things to be black and white, and sometimes they're grey, and they're grey for me. They've always been grey, and I'm determined to keep them grey. Grey! Let's let them play.
Well, I agree with that.
Here's the grey. Here's the grey. Can I just say that I'm also an action star?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I once made a film with Sylvester Stallone.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah.
And I did this scene with him, and, like, I had my hands tied, and he was, like, you know, going to shoot me and everything. We're in a forest, and he was, like, pushing me around. And I was, like this, and banging my head, and I banged my head against a tree and everything, and I was, I'd sort of, you know, pine needles in my ears. And then in between takes, it's a night shoot, so it's late at night, and he lies like this, reading the newspaper like this at night, which is a weird thing. And I'm sort of like, my head, I hurt my head that time, oh, gosh, oh. And he just took his paper down and went, "Welcome to action movies."
Official welcome.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I was gonna say, man, I love Alan. Like, I'm so intrigued by every story he tells. Like, when Sophia talks, I don't really care. I don't give a shit. But when you talk, I find myself like, yeah, and then what? Really good guess. You know, really good guess.
Thank you.
Alan, you have an odd connection.
Yes. So...
Keep it clean, keep it clean.
No,
I'm kidding.
totally. No, so my manager, Jason, we were at an event, a fundraising thing. You know Jason Weinberg?
Yeah. Yes.
And Cheryl, there was a prize you could win in the auction thing that was to sing backing vocals at one of Cheryl's concerts. And so I was with Jason, I can't remember, but anyway, he bought me the prize of being Cheryl's backup vocalist.
Have you done it?
No!
No. But I'm getting ready to play in New York City, so
Yes. We keep trying to, but we never.
Yes, and I have a
never...
fantastic little outfit I want you to wear. Actually, there's no pants, though, with it.
I'm there.
Yes, the Beacon. I'm going to get you the dates. Yes. I don't know the dates, but it's in June. Will you do it?
Yes, I'm totally there. Well, actually, if not, what, late June?
Can we do this afterwards? TikTok. Because Alan, obviously, theatre is very important to you. Kind of Cabaret brought you to America and all these amazing things. How many times did you do Cabaret in the end?
Oh, 3. I did it in London with Jane Horrocks, actually, who's playing the part that you played.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, Jane Horrocks and Carl Johnson's my dad.
I must see that.
And it's so funny. I was saying to Jane, like, you know, 26 years ago, she was my sexy co-star in Cabaret. Now she's my mum in a dustbin.
That's show business.
That's the acting industry for ladies.
Yeah, for ladies as well. Like, that's...
But I did it in London, and then I did it on Broadway, and then I did it again on Broadway just a few years ago. I went back and did it again before I die.
And which time did you have the thing where it was really hot? Do you know the story I'm talking about?
Always hot, good. When I got hit on the head.
Yes.
That was the first time on Broadway.
Oh.
So what happened was I was going to do a film, so I'd gone to LA for a costume fitting, and I came back, and you know, in the plane you get all funny, your tubes you get all funny. So I did a neti pot. You know that little thing? You put salty water in a thing, and you go up like this, and it goes up your nose and comes. You know that thing?
Yeah, I know that thing.
I love them.
And then so it's like a thing to clear out your tubes.
Okay.
With salty water. Kosher salt, actually. Shout out to the Jews.
That's good.
So I was doing the show that night, and I'm sort of lounging provocatively, you know, on the top of the thing. And you know, like when surfers get that surfer's drip thing, where like an hour after surfing, suddenly this stuff gushes out. Well, I'm just lounging like that, and all of a sudden, a gush of water just comes out my nose and down my bare chest. And I'm like, whoa, not so sexy now. And so I kind of, you know, amble over to the side of the stage and blow my nose, and then I sort of had to get down the stairs and back into the play. And because it was a different route that I was taking, because I was now off the side, I ran right into a light, a big, huge light, and it went... I made this huge divot in my head, and then for the rest of the first half, I was getting more and more woozy, and I'd go to open a door in my hand, I couldn't find the handle, and I'd be like, Sonny Bones, like this. and then what was hilarious is at the interval, I went up, I collapsed, I went up to my dressing room and collapsed. And the stage manager came up to my room and stood over me like this and went, Alan, do you think you'll be able to do the second act? I have to go to the hospital. So there were all these people suddenly were in my room. They're all freaking out, you know. And I had to go to the hospital, and they were trying to get my clothes off. And I was just... Because at the end of the first act, I had a swastika on my bum, and I lifted up my coat, and that was at the spotlight on my cheek, and that was the end of the first act. Like, symbolised the rise of, you know, fascism. Mm-hmm. My bum was a conduit to a political message. And,
Well, it's been a conduit for a lot of things, honey.
Cheers. So anyway, I was like, they were all trying, get quick on in the car, so you've got to go to the hospital. And I was just getting wet wipes and going like this, and like, what are you doing? I said, well, the doctor might be Jewish and I'll be angry I have a... and then I got to the hospital, and it was indeed a very hot night. It was a summer night. And I was all like, I got tubes in me and wires and everything. And there was a lady who'd been in the audience, had fainted with heat stroke, and was taken to the hospital and was in the next room to me in that same hospital.
Wow.
And so they came in, and I was with my mask on and said, Alan, there's a lady next door, and she was fainting, and, you know, blah, blah. Would you go in and say hello to her? I was like, what? And so, anyway, I heard them, and I'm in my trolley, in my little, you know, stretcher on wheels, what do you call it, and with tubes and everything. And I heard them go, you know how you were so sad, you were so excited to go and see Alan Cumming? And she goes, oh, I waited for months for my ticket. I can't believe I missed seeing him. And they went, well, here he is. I do talk about my testicles.
Oh, fabulous.
Because...
now you're selling tickets.
Because one of the I talk about different parts of aging, and I say there's no place that I feel more my age and feel old as when I go to the dermatologist. And I go to the dermatologist a lot because I'm pale, as you can see, and, you know, I've got moles and things. And so I go to the dermatologist to get this mole... It's a mole map. He checks my moles in case anything bad's happened. And also, so I was going one time to the dermatologist, and I was in the shower that morning, and I was just sort of having a little check myself, you know, to save him some time. And I was also checking downstairs, because there's an organisation that I support in Scotland called Cajones Scotland. Spanish word.
So you were going to show them to them that you had to check yourself?
No, because they check, because of, like, you know when you check your boobs for lumps? Women
Yes.
check. So it's like to encourage men to check their balls for lumps, for testicular cancer.
Do you do that?
So you should. Everyone should. Everyone, go home tonight and check your balls. Wait till you go home. But, anyway, so I was checking my balls, and I saw two little, like, red dots on one of my, like, little pimples. And I sort of... It was like someone had taken a red Sharpie and gone boop, boop. And someone may well have done that, and I hadn't noticed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Where's he going with this?
So I go to the dermatologist. I'm a bit alarmed.
Yes.
And I go to the dermatologist and I say, what's you know, because they have to take your clothes off. I say, what's this? I said, should I be worried? He went, Alan, that's nothing to be worried about. That's just a normal part of scrotal aging. And I was like, what? And scrotal aging is a thing. And also, now because I tell this story, like I tell this story in my show, I'm kind of doing a bit of my act here, but he's now, my dermatologist he's sort of taken me into his scrotal confidence, and he tells me about other things that happen when people... And so there's a thing in dermatologists in New York, anyway, where some men come and they want to get Botox injected into their testicles. Yeah. Because, like, you know when you put Botox in your head, I don't know if any of you know that, but it relaxes the muscles. And... They
want saggy balls?
They want saggy balls, Sophia, yeah. They want kind of, you know, saggy balls. And it's... And no judgments about...
Graham, will you fucking step in? What are you doing?
What is happening here?
What is it?
I was interested.
Well, Graham, at some point...
As an older man, I was interested.
Well, at some point...
I was thinking, well, maybe.
At least we should see. At some point, Graham, like, oh, come on, Alan, your balls are fine, and get us back on track. Alan's going down the track. Here we go.
But I'm getting to the punchline.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
And so I don't get this thing. I'm fine with my balls, even with their little red dots.
Yeah.
And their scrotal aging. But no, anyway, so the people who get the injections and the thing, the process, the procedure, it's called scrottox.
That's amazing.
It is.
That is very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Scrotox. I like that.
How shocked you two are.